All right, boys and girls, today's the day that we're going to put it all together into one presentation that you're going to make using Flipgrid. So you're going to record yourself presenting in a video. All right, so you're going to need your 3 pictures from your first day and your second day and your third day. So you're going to need your finished pictures and your writing. As you can see, I didn't finish mine. Shame on me, but we're going to pretend like I did so that you can see what this would be like. So you got your 3 pictures, and you may want to practice in front of a mirror or practice in front of somebody, or if you record it and you don't like it, redo it, okay? So let's think about what we need to do when we give a good oral presentation. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you communicate clearly in complete sentences. So I know that your writing was in complete sentences, but you might talk a little bit that's not written on your paper. And so you want to make sure when you say those things that you are speaking clearly in complete sentences. So you also want to be what's called confident. Confident means like you believe in yourself and you know what you're talking about and you want other people to listen to you. So one of the best ways to show that you're confident is to make good eye contact. So you want to look directly at your camera or your screen or whoever that you are going to be talking to. So we want to have good eye contact. We want to speak clearly. Okay, and then we want to make sure we're talking loud enough that someone can hear us. So if you go back and listen to your recording and you can't hear yourself very well, you're going to need to talk a little bit louder because you want to make sure that your audience can hear what you're saying. And then you want to make sure that you're talking about all of the work that you've done this week, because this is the part where I actually get to see all of your work and get to see how well you did, and we'll see what your grade is, okay? All right, so you want to make sure you show all of that stuff and you do all of those good things. Now, I'm going to pretend I'm going to do what's called a mock oral presentation for you. So I'm going to pretend that I am presenting my information, and then this will be what yours might be like, okay? All right, so we'll pretend like I'm starting, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the people out there in the world what my topic was and my name. Okay, so ready and action. Hi, my name is Mrs. Lepping, and today I'm going to present to you about a crop that would not be able to be grown if it weren't for pollinators. Today I picked to talk about apples as my crop. So the first thing I did was I created this really beautiful picture of an apple, and I wrote about the apple. And I'm going to read to you what I wrote. Apples are important to me. I eat them every single day. I like them because they are crunchy and juicy. My favorite apples are called Gala and Fuji. Now, this is a picture of what it takes to get apples. You might not know, but we wouldn't have apples if it weren't for the bees that do this wonderful pollination thing. And this right here is a picture of a bee, and this bee here, he is right up inside this flower, and I'm going to read to you about how he's pollinating this flower. And I drew a line to say pollen, and that actually right there, that's some pollen that's on the bee. Okay, the secret behind the apples are bees. Bees help the flower by moving the pollen from one part of the flower to another. While the bee is drinking nectar, pollen sticks to its body. Next, it flies to a new flower. And finally, I drew this picture here of a person in an apple orchard reaching and picking an apple off of the tree. I know this person's about ready to take that apple and take a big, juicy, crunchy bite. But before, I want to read to you what I wrote about this picture. At last, I see a full-grown apple ready to be picked. I sure hope the bees continue to do their job. Well, if you liked my presentation, why don't you record me a video back and tell me what you thought? All right.